Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my weekly update. It is really early in the morning here where I am, so coffee is a true necessity. One of my favorite mugs, my Starbucks Valentine's Day mug from a long time ago. I don't remember what year exactly. Love this mug. I did manage finally yesterday. I went to Walmart to do my grocery shopping. And I finally got the Reese's Creamer. I have not tried it yet, but I did get it. And they actually had another one that was marshmallow hot cocoa. So you know I had to get that one. Haven't tried that one yet either. But I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, so what has been going on this week? I have 2 FFOs. I have a whip that is almost a finish. And lots to show and tell. Okay, first, the new DMC that's coming out, 35 colors. Apparently it's going to be available in the USA in November. I am actually considering getting them wound on bobbins from Jessie Marie with her Storyteller collection business. I know it's like triple the amount of money for a skein for her to do it. I mean, it's her business, it's work. I detest the thought of winding 35 bobbins. I know that may sound crazy to you guys who do Hades and will wind 90 or 250 colors. These days, my time is very precious. I know yours is too. But my stitching time, I don't want to spend any extraneous time winding bobbins, dyeing fabric, whatever, that takes away from stitching. So I'm still contemplating that. Because it would cost like 50 bucks to get her to do the floss. We'll see. Okay. Friday night, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw this picture. I went to bingo with my family. I try to do that every once in a while because I don't really see them very much. My grandmother is almost 90, so it's nice to spend time with her because if you watched my Stitch With Me video, you heard me talk about how important my grandparents were in my upbringing. My grandparents were it. Like I said, they were my saving grace as a kid. So, try to see them as much as I can. And I won $50. Yeah. Now, that's almost what I spent. So, I didn't really make any money, but I basically sat there and played for free and enjoyed spending time with my family. And yes, that is my mom's pink hair. Mom's a rebel. She had purple hair a couple months ago. She likes the pink. Go mom, that's what I say. So, yeah, that is her pink hair. And man, you know, the picture looks bright. When you see her in person, you can see her from a mile away. She walked up the stairs and it looked like a pink highlighter. I kid you not. I was like, oh my God. Because I hadn't seen her in person since she had it done until that Friday night. Okay, Saturday, I decided I wanted to go to Hobby Lobby. Now, Hobby Lobby is about 45 minutes away from my house, so I don't go very often. I want to say the last time I was there was like over a year ago. I guess I had amnesia. Because let me tell you what, walking into Hobby Lobby is like craft nirvana. Oh my God, if you have never been in a Hobby Lobby, run, do not walk, do not pass go, go. Go to Hobby Lobby. They blow Michaels and AC Moore out of the water completely. I literally walked through the whole store because I was by myself, so I got to do what I wanted to do. I literally walked through the whole store like this. I swear. I'm going to insert some pictures here of a Halloween display they had and then like an aisle where they had like Christmas stuff. That's just the tip of the iceberg, people. It really is. That. And then when I walked, because I walked through every aisle in that store. When I got to their canvas aisle, artist canvas, oh my God. First of all, they have a couple sizes that I have not seen at AC Moore and Michaels. And they have oval canvases. Never seen an oval canvas. Now, I think it was only one size, but still, I was like, okay, I'm going to make that trip. When I need canvas, I'm going to go there and just buy a whole crap load. The whole store. And there was, of course, 8 billion people in there. So I did get a couple things in there. What did I get? I didn't do too bad. I could have spent $1 billion in that store. Trust me. But I did get these little fall leaves. I thought these could be used for some of the canvas projects. Maybe. I just couldn't pass them up because all of their fall stuff was 50% off, I think. And their Christmas stuff was 40% off. So, yeah. So I got those. And then the mug. I found a Christmas mug there. Okay. I believe in Santa. Are you ready for the best part? When you turn it over, you can put cookies in there. Right here. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't drink milk, so I realized this is for milk and cookies. No, coffee and cookies, hot cocoa and cookies. You can put cookies in there. I was blown away. So, of course, I had to get that. 50% off, though. So that was awesome. And I also found Jill a little Christmas present. So, Jill, if you are watching, look away until I tell you to look again. I'm just going to hold it up. I'm not going to say anything. You guys will all know what it is. So, Jill, look away. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? Yes. Okay, Jill, you can look now. Okay. Yeah, found her a little Christmas present, so I was excited about that. That was actually all that I got there. Besides, did I get anything else? Nothing that, I got some felt pieces, some colored felt. Nothing like, that I wanted to show you. Okay. Then, after Hobby Lobby, I needed coffee creamer. So I had the brilliant idea, because there is a grocery store called Wegmans that I've always wanted to go to. We don't really have one close to us that I would want to make the trek to. There was a Wegmans across the street from Hobby Lobby. So I said, okay, I'm going to go there. And I wanted to go there because Jill has been there and she has told me they have really good sushi. If you've ever gotten sushi in a grocery store, it usually is not good. So I go across the street to Wegmans. Now, I pulled in and I was like, what the F? They had their own parking garage. What grocery store has a parking garage? Okay. And I got a front spot, so that was good. Well, I go in. It was like I entered some kind of alternate universe. First of all, 3,000 billion people in there, too. But a lot of homemade stuff, like their own brand. Like, it looked like a gourmet grocery store, if you can get what I'm trying to get at. So I finally found the coffee creamer. Then I was on the search for the sushi because I was trying to get the hell out of that store. Oh my God, the sushi. Literally, I'm not joking. When you get to the sushi, it's like this big square. There are sushi chefs in the middle of this square making the sushi live. I was blown away. In a grocery store, live sushi chefs. I bought 2 rolls, shrimp tempura rolls. Oh my God, they were so good. I wish Wegmans was closer because my ass would be having sushi all the time. But yeah, got out of there. Oh, and then another part of the grocery store. This really blew my mind. As I'm walking out, this grocery store is 2 levels. Never heard of that either. I did not go to the second level because, like I said, I was about peopled out after being in Hobby Lobby and then in Wegmans. As I was walking out, they have escalators that go to the second level. Now, you're probably wondering, how you get your cart to the second level? Are you ready? They have a conveyor belt for your cart. I saw a woman, you put your cart in this thing and it goes up alongside of you on the escalator. I came home and I told my husband about it and I was just blown away. I just couldn't believe it. Yeah, so mind blown. And then Saturday night, my husband and I went to the drive-in to see it. Here's a picture I took right when the movie was starting. Okay, we love the drive-in. We went and saw Girl on a Train there. We went and saw the movie Sully there. Really excited to see it because I read the book back when I was a senior in high school. The movie was okay. It was a bit different from the book. But you know there's always a story. And there's always a story with me. So they show 3 movies there. They showed The Hitman's Bodyguard, then It, then Annabelle Creation. We usually never stay for the 3rd movie because by that time it was like midnight and we were just tired and wanted to go home. We had been there since like 5:30 because if you don't get there early, you will not get a good parking spot. So yeah, we were there for like 2 hours before the movie even started. Oh my God, the people next to us. 2 women with their dogs. And right away, yeah, you can bring your pets. Right away, I thought, oh God, the dogs were perfect. They were not the issue. They were quiet. You wouldn't even know they had dogs. The first movie, The Hitman's Bodyguard. Every opinion of a movie is relative. What you may find funny, I may not find funny. This was a comedy of sorts. It starred Ryan, he's a cutie. I forget his damn name. Samuel L. Jackson and this other guy. Okay. These women. Now, it was warm. It was still like 70 degrees, so everyone had their windows down for the first movie. These women laughed through this whole movie. And like I said, my husband and I didn't care for the movie and didn't even think half of the stuff was funny. Not only did they laugh constantly, but like this loud, cackling, oh my good God. And they both laughed like that. The first 2 times they did it, my husband and I looked at each other and I was like, what the F? Luckily, for the second movie, I said, well, at least they're not going to be laughing during it because that's not a funny movie. And it got cooler, so they had like rolled their windows up at that time. Oh my God. I know you're outside and you should be able to do what you want. But you know, I was conscious of how loud I was talking to my husband because you're that close. Like you're only like this far away from the car next to you, so you can hear everyone's everything. Yeah. Okay. Next. Stash. What did I get? Well, I did go to Walmart yesterday and I have a present being mailed to Michelle Bendy Stitchy. I saw something and I had to get it for her and she's like, oh my God, I'm so curious now. So that's winging its way to you right now, Michelle. But I've been obsessed with finding like new coffee mugs now. Just what I need, right? I need another obsession, another thing to spend money on. I found this Halloween mug. Holy crap. Okay, one of my favorite scary movies is A Nightmare on Elm Street. The first one. The rest friggin' sucked. The first one. So this whole mug has like a lot of the sayings that Freddy has said throughout the movies. Oh my God, couldn't you just die? And the inside's black. This was like $5 at Walmart. Yeah, I had to get that. And it's really big too. I think it's a 20-ounce mug. 20 ounce, yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, so I got that. And that was it there. Okay. I ordered 2 spider buttons from Stony Creek. Now, you know I hated those seagull buttons that I got. But these I actually like. It is for the one Stony Creek pattern that I showed you guys that I got at Salty Yarns. And then another Christmas ornament. Jesus Christ. Halloween ornament I'm going to be stitching at some point that I wanted to use a spider instead of the backstitch spider that they had. So here is the one for the pattern. That looks really realistic, doesn't it? I opened the box and I was like, because I hate spiders. And then here's the one that I got instead of the backstitch spider. And I don't know if you can tell, it's purple and it's glittery. I loved it. I love these buttons. So, you know, it's hit or miss. But yeah, and they put it in this like cool box and it was all like wrapped so they wouldn't break. Love that. Okay. I also got a couple skeins of floss from Color and Cotton because I'm contemplating stitching those Prairie Schooler, like those smaller ones. That's like a set of 4, like the double. Everyone's stitching that double, and now I want to do it. But I don't want to use orange in every single one. So I decided to order some floss from her. One of them I might use this one. This one is Passion Fruit. Pretty bright. I got Parakeet. Love that one. Look at that green. I got Cat Eyes, because that might be one. I got King's Blue. Maldives. Is that how you say that? I'm a sucker for teal. And then I got Georgia Clay because I love the rich variegated browns. Like especially you're going to see on the piece that I've been working on this week. A lot of pretty oranges and browns. I love those colors that look like fall. Okay. I did get the Hershner's catalog in the mail this week. And a couple patterns caught my eye that I wanted to show you guys. First of all, the one on the cover. Oh my good God. Love that. But I looked at the kit price. It's $70. No, that's not happening. But you do get 27 count fabric. That's a little odd, right? 27 count fabric. You get the floss and a needle. And it's imported from Belgium. So, but yeah, no, I'm not ordering that. And I just shook the camera. Okay, so I had 2 other places marked. Oh, Letitia, I thought of you, Crafty Curator, when I saw this. Now, I think this is stitched on plastic canvas. But look at that peacock. It's like a centerpiece for your table. I loved that. That's very cool. Yeah. So I thought of you and just wanted to mention that in case you're watching my video. And then the last thing I have marked, I don't know why I have it marked. Oh, Thread Heaven. Is that why I marked it? Probably because, boy, has that been in this cross-stitch news lately. But there are alternatives, people. Letitia posted about using earplugs, wax earplugs. And then there's Thread Magic. I mean, you'll be able to find something if you use it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why I had marked that. Yeah. Always like to look through these catalogs, although I rarely, whoa, there's something else marked. Although I rarely order. Oh, I guess, okay. Why did I mark this? I guess I marked this because of the lighting. Okay, I have recorded a lighting video where I show all of the lights that I use for stitching because I use like 4 different ones depending on the situation. And that will be coming up in the next couple days. I have it scheduled to upload to YouTube. But there are a bunch of lights in this catalog, so I'm guessing that's why I had that. I probably meant to show that in that video. Yeah, there went that. Okay. Oh, I did buy this at Hobby Lobby. I knew there was something I forgot to show you guys. I wanted a folder to hold scrapbook paper. This is made specifically for that. Now this was only $1 because it was 50% off. So yeah, and it has like the string closure. Yeah, I already have a bunch of paper in here for projects. Because like I said, if you follow me on Stitch Mania. If you're on Stitch Mania and you saw my post, I've become obsessed with the canvas finishing. Yeah. So let me show you what I've been working on this week. I've been working on the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery's Pumpkin Spice. I'm almost done. I literally just have the word pumpkin to stitch. Yeah! Now, Grime Guard is from Christine of Stitch All the Things. Love the Grime Guard. I am stitching this on Fiberlicious 28 count Lugana in Lavender Mist, and I'm using all the required threads. Now, this piece, Holy Mother of God, on Sunday, this piece caused me much stress and strife. Why, do you ask? Okay, let's go through it. See this pumpkin right here? Yeah, this one. Thy name is Satan. I stitched that pumpkin 3 times. The first time I had it completely stitched except for the green part, and his eyes didn't look right. And I said, okay, I'm just going to tear out that whole row. Yeah, that didn't happen. I started tearing it out and other stitches started coming out. So I was like, what the, yeah. So I tore out the whole pumpkin, restitched it. When I went to stitch the green part, I realized I was 1 thread over. And if I would have just left it and stitched the green part would have been butt up against the other turkey. Jesus. Would have been butt up against the other pumpkin. Oh my God, my husband, he was just like, what is wrong with you? I don't know. So I tore it out again. Now by this time, I'm worried about like distorting the fabric, right? Or cutting the fabric, at which point this would have been burned in the backyard. I stitched it the 3rd time and it was fine. Now, then if you watched my One Stitch With Me video when I started this, the word everything and I think the hearts and the steam on the cups were supposed to be done in white. And then the lace right here, the border lace, is supposed to be done in ecru. I didn't think that looked right. The white and the ecru, I don't know what it was. It just looked wrong. So I said, well, let me try to backstitch the letters. Did 3 letters, hated that, tore that out. Then I wound up and I said, you know what? I'm going to stitch it all in ecru. So because I had already had the steam stitched and the word everything and these little white pieces in here stitched, I had to tear all that out and restitch that. Are you getting my gist? Like on Sunday, I tore out more than I stitched. Okay, so cue Sunday night. My husband goes to bed at 8 o'clock. I'm going to stay up a little while and stitch because I was off on Monday. So I start stitching all of this. Do I have the pattern here? I have to show you the pattern. Always look at your pattern, people. I know this is a given, but like the top one, there's 3 spaces in between this, but then there's 2 in between every other one. I looked at that wrong and just thought it was like 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So I get down to the bottom and I'm like, why is that not matching up? So I had to tear out the entire thing and restitch it again. Oh my God. I don't think I've had to tear out and restitch as much on this as, I mean, for something so small, it has been like, what? Yeah. But yes, I'm almost finished. All I have to do is stitch the word pumpkin up at the top. And then I will be able to do my canvas finish. And I'm debating whether to record it and show you guys because you're probably getting sick of seeing my canvas finish tutorials, although you've only seen one so far. So we'll get to that now. So the tutorial that you guys have seen is this one. Didn't this turn out so good? I was really proud of this one. It looks fantastic. And someone said, can you show it right side up where you're going to hang it on the wall? So I'm actually going to hang it right now while you guys are on camera because see right here, this is where I'm putting it. So you won't be able to see, maybe I can tilt the camera back a little bit. Let's see. Without, oh, what the frick? Wow. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Okay, yeah. If I do that, you're going to be able to see it. I have a fox sticker below the lens of my camera. I will explain that in a minute. Okay, So I'm going to stand up because I already like measured this yesterday. I'm going to move this one up on my closet. And then this one's just going to go right there. Just like that. Doesn't that look good? I think it looks really good. Perfect. Yeah. So there's that. Okay. So I did that tutorial and put that up, and I got a lot of good responses from that, even though I felt like it was a hot mess. But apparently you guys like to see real tutorials, not the all glitzy, glossy, real life. You always will get that on this channel. Yeah. So I had stitched and finished the Prairie Schooler Witch ornament from the 2013, I think, Just Cross Stitch Halloween special ornament issue. And I did a canvas tutorial. It's going to be up Saturday, I think, because I show you how I cut all the pieces. So that one's like an hour long, just to give you fair warning. But I tried to use rickrack for that instead of felt. And I posted this picture on Stitch Mania of it. Okay, as soon as I posted that picture, I kept looking at it. I hated it. I tore off the rickrack, was able to peel up very gently the stitched piece and tore off the rickrack. And I said, you know what? I'm going to put a piece of felt down. Well, all I had was purple felt at that time. I don't know why I did that. So I put the purple felt down and I took this picture and posted it on Stitch Mania. Okay, and I said, this looks better, but then I was sitting next to me while I was working the rest of the day, and I'm like, I effing hate that. The paper was too busy. I don't think I did a good job picking out the paper. So when my husband came home and I showed him, and he's brutally honest. He didn't like it. Excuse me. So he said, why don't you take a razor knife and very gently go, because the felt wasn't coming up. I couldn't pick this up off the canvas. He said, why don't you take a razor knife and very gently go under the felt and see if you can't get it up. Luckily that worked. However, the paper wasn't coming off the canvas. That stuff was on there like cement. So I threw the canvas in the trash because I have a bunch of canvases I bought. So I was able to get the purple felt off the back, and I said, all right, I'm going to do this one again, this time painting the edge of the canvas instead of trying to wrap scrapbook paper around it. So I picked out new paper, decided to do some lettering on it, and I actually filmed that tutorial yesterday, which I will put that up sometime later after the first one, but here is the finish. And I posted this on Stitch Mania as well. Isn't that like 3,000% better than the other one? Now the name of the ornament is Witch. So originally I was going to put just witch, 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 witch all the way around. But then when I started like doing it, I said, you know what? I'm just going to do Wicked Witch. And this glitter paper, this is like 3 different kinds of paper. And you can see I painted the side of the canvas. I painted all the sides of the canvas, and then the back's painted. Yeah, this turned out so much better. Oh my God, I love this. Yeah. And my husband really liked it too when he saw it. But that glitter paper, get the hell out of here with that. But yeah, so look for this tutorial. Although, boy, if you thought the first one maybe was a little bit of a hot mess, because there are some mistakes in this. And I'm not going to say anything. Wait to watch the tutorial and you'll see. Because I use Mod Podge for part of this to put the paper down. But yeah, so those are my 2 FFOs. I'm debating whether to record the FFO that I do of this one. Still debating, because I don't know how many of those you guys really want to see. Do you want to see me finish every single canvas finish on a video? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I've become obsessed. I have, let me try to put this back down. I have like 4 other Halloween ornaments I'm going to stitch. After I finish that, I'm going to stitch the Priscilla, the hands-on design. Yeah, I'm going to be stitching this, doing that one next. And then here's the other 2 I want to do. I'll show you real quick. Gotta cover the pattern. Oh shit. One minute. Okay. I want to do that one. I already have the fabric and thread, and that's why I bought the spider button. See, I could put it right there instead of stitching the spider. And then I want to do this one. Yeah. And do all of those as canvas finishes because they're fairly small. Now, I had a bunch of questions on the canvas finishes. So I thought I would address that here. Someone had asked, can you use fabric to cover the back of the canvas instead of scrapbook paper? Absolutely. You can staple quilting fabric around the side, but if you're going to use scrapbook paper, then to put on top of that, what I would use instead of glue, although you could, I would use something like this, Heat and Bond Thermoweb, because I've attached fabric right to scrapbook paper before. I put this on the back of the fabric, and then, or the paper, I guess, and then you just gently iron it on. It really works. I've used this a bunch of times when I did my scrapbook paper finishes that you guys saw. I put those on Stitch Mania too. Yeah. Okay. That was one question. And then, let's see, someone else said, can you use double-sided sticky tape? Yes, you could. I don't see why not. The biggest issue I have, and I said this in the second tutorial, you need to make sure whatever gluing adhesive medium you use, you have to get it around the edge, because if you don't, the paper will start to lift up. So the edges are the most important thing. Okay. And then someone had asked if you could use sticky backed felt, because there is some of that out there. I'm sure you can. I've never done that because sticky backed felt, at least where I shop, doesn't seem to be as available in many colors as the regular felt. And I have no problem using, all the adhesives, the spray glue and all that. Okay. Perforated paper. Someone had asked, and I think it was Sherry Burkett, how you would put perforated paper on canvas. I mean, I did that. I don't think you can see it. No, they're way up there. Those I used, like the glue dots that you use for scrapbooking to attach them to the paper. But as far as covering the back of it before I attached it, I used felt. That was it. And I just cut it to the size, that you needed to around the piece. And I tried to get a color felt that was the same color as the paper. So that's a little tip. Okay, if you guys are paying any attention to my channel, I've been putting up a crap ton of videos. A lot of tutorials, all of that. Those are coming to an end. I mean, there's only so much I know about cross stitch and only so much that I can teach. So soon enough, after the rest of this week, I'm not going to have a video every day. I'm still going to have my weekly videos, still going to have my Stitch With Me videos because I do enjoy doing them, and I'm going to talk through every one. I found a website that has YouTube tags, you can answer different questions. So I'm going to try to do one of those every week and just let you guys know a little bit more about me. But yeah, and the flip throughs of the magazines and anything else that may pop up, but the everyday tutorials. I mean, I've had a video, believe it or not, because I looked, the last month, I've had a video every single day, which just boggles my mind. I cannot believe I've done that many. But you guys have been so receptive and so wonderful and left such great comments. And I feel like I've really had helped some people. Maybe. Okay. One little bit of haul that I did get this week. I ordered some grime guards from Christine at Stitch All the Things. You saw the fall one, but I ordered a couple other ones. I got this Christmas one, this gingerbread fabric. Love that. I just set these here. Now this is one of my favorite ones. This is another Christmas one, but it's ornaments, and it's shimmery. I don't know if you can tell, this is shimmery here. Yeah, I really love that one. And then I got two Halloween ones because, please, are you kidding? This one with a whole bunch of words on it. Yeah. And then I got this one. Again, with words on it. I am really partial to using 8 by 11 Q-snaps now. It's just easier to reach, you know, around the back instead of like 11 by 11. So that's the size I prefer now. But what was nice was she sent me 2 skeins of Mo's Sale fall thread. So Christine, thank you so much. I will link her down below so you guys can check her out on Instagram and maybe place an order. Okay, I've been watching a lot of new, to me, Flosstubers this week. The biggest tip I can give people, I'm not an expert, but I've done over 100 videos. The biggest tip, making sure you look into the camera lens. And I'm even guilty of doing this. Because when you look at yourself, it looks like you're looking down. We want you to be looking at us or pretending you're looking at us. So my biggest tip on how I fix that, I have started to put a sticker below my camera lens. And I'm going to show you the sticker. I have this one right now stuck below my camera lens, so it draws my eye to it. You know, I look right to that sticker like I'm talking to the fox or whatever. Biggest tip. It doesn't matter if you say or you stumble. No, look into the camera lens. Can't say that enough. Okay. The last thing I'm going to mention is my shout outs. Like I said, I've watched a bunch of new to me Flosstubers this week. People, you are fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, number 1, Candy Stitches. Like I said, I know a lot of you have already been watching these people. They came up in my recommended feed and I was like, click, click, click. Candy Stitches, Candy, love her. She makes me laugh every single time. She does fantastic projects. I like her background where you get to see like her craft room. And I love her hair too. I'm obsessed with like short hair now. Yeah, love her. So, and I will link all of these down below so you guys can go watch too if you don't already. Number 2 is House of Floss and Fluff. She does this finish in like this stick frame. It is so awesome and creative. And she stitches a lot of projects. She has a lot of finishes. Really good to go and see her. Off the Grid Needle Arts. Love, oh my God, I binged. Now she only has like 6, 7 videos. I watched them all this weekend. She shows the one video where her family lives in this cottage part of the time. And she does like a panoramic view. Oh, good God, I was so jelly. Oh my God, I want to go live there. But she does an interview with her niece about her niece's stitching. Her niece is pretty small. And just the way she talks, and she does running commentary through her videos, like when she goes back and edits. I love it. I just love it. And she has her own project bag business, so she talks about that. Her name's Caroline. Really fantastic. I love her videos. And she stitches some awesome, awesome things. Really huge projects. One of the best things about Flosstube, in my opinion, is seeing people different than myself. People that stitch things different than myself. People who are different. I always learn or pick up something from watching Flosstube. The very last one is my friend Stephanie, Socal Stitcher. She has just put her first video up. Please go watch her and subscribe. I did a post on Stitch Mania about her. I've been asking her for ages to do a Flosstube video. She finally did. And she does some big projects too. She does some fantastic work. She has this Glendon Place pumpkins. I forget, it's something pumpkins. Oh my God, when she held it up, I was like, oh, because it's just colorful and beautiful and yeah. So go watch her. So those are all the people, the new people that I've watched this week. And that's it. That's it for me today. This is almost 40 minutes. Good God. And by the time I edit, it's going to be longer because I'm inserting pictures. But okay, guys. As always, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. And I will see you in my next video.